Alright guys, you guys are here. We'll give a little bit of a couple more minute, maybe 1 or 2 more minutes, and we'll be starting momentarily. I would like to introduce you guys of this ASL 12 revenge battle. Today is December 12th, ASL 12 revenge battle of this Soma versus JYJ day 2. That is going to be best of 7 match, and we're gonna be taking a look at this both of the players' map. First map, it is going to be selected by JYJ. First map, it is Good Night. Second map is Polypoid by Soma, Largo for JYJ, Eclipse for Soma. Interestingly, he chose Eclipse for by Soma because a lot of Zerg players do not like to play Zerg vs Terran on Eclipse, but interestingly he chose the map. Revolver was chosen by JYJ, Ascension by Soma, and lastly the Lemon. Not a lot of people like to play on Lemon, as I figured, but I hopefully get to see some all the games. And yeah, so that is going to be, and let me look at this folder, and also organizing this, preparing this, the replay folder. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, I am getting ready to cast this soon. Please give me about like 10 seconds or so. Yes, I'm ready to host and start. So the first game, it is going to be Soma versus JYJ. It is going to be played on Good Night, and that is going to be chosen by JYJ, and we're starting now. Alright, starting in the first, at the bottom right, the purple Zerg, that is going to be Soma, and the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom left, the teal Terran, this is JYJ. And this is going to be a Terran versus Zerg matchup, just like last week that we just casted of Hero versus Light. And Light won against Hero 4-1. Was it 4-1 or I can't really recall it, but it was pretty much like a one-sided dominant play by Light. And we already got to see JYJ is sending an SCV to this natural. Not going to be a depot wall. He's already sending out almost to the center line. Okay, where are you going to build your building? Oh, okay, so this is your building placement. We are going to see some proxy A-racks at the middle of the map. We are highly likely going to see some 8 racks into 111. And at the same time, Soma, what is he doing? Soma is making the Overlord, and he's also doing all the scout. First Overlord scout is gonna be at 1 o'clock to see, and he's already sending out a drone to his natural. That is going to be the 12 hatchery. 12 hatchery. It is going to be 12 hatchery. And Soma, will he be queuing up more drone? If he's queuing up more drone, we might going to see some like 12, 12, 12. 12 hatchery, 12 full, 12 gas. But he's not going to do that. He will be doing the drone scout as well. And refinery is going up by JYJ. Also, second SCV just came out and going to go for the scout. Pool and the extractor started at the same time here. Right now we can get to see drone scout just met the drone. And now we see JYJ turned his SCV's direction to the bottom right side to the 4-5 o'clock. Overlord will be standing, and to see, he will be realizing the Marine will be coming soon. And is he going to cancel his extractor? Yes, he will be canceling his extractor. He just canceled his extractor on time. He probably thought, oh, he probably thought JYJ was located at 11 o'clock, but that was not right. So his guess was wrong. He had to cancel his extractor. He pulled out 6 drone. Another drone was trying to buy some time, doing some drone micro here. Marine is trying to go up, but oh, JYJ, you gotta pay attention. This is a high ground drone. It is buying some time. Factory already started. We do not get to see any additional Marine was coming up, but ooh, the hatchery is already done. Bunker as well starting now, but the Zergling is almost halfway done. JYJ does not have any intel of Soma going for extractor. Oh, losing on a drone, another drone. That is not gonna be so happy. But the bunker is about a couple seconds. Ooh, JYJ, you gotta micro. Well, you don't want to lose your SE, but he's trying to trade his army efficiently. But ooh, the bunker finishes on time, and the SCV did get picked up. But Soma wanted to have those money returned, and he canceled his pre-colony. Now, oh my god, he probably thought he would be able to kill all those Marine without any problem, so that's why he canceled his pre-colony. But this is kind of like a wrong decision making. Well, it wasn't a wrong decision making, but all that micro battle between these two players, JYJ and Soma is in big time trouble. He queued up more drone instead of making Zergling. But now the next follow-up, it is going to be the Vulture follow-up into Starport as well. Bunker is finally getting targeted by the sunken colony. So the Marine should be cleared momentarily, but Soma is definitely aware of the Vulture. If Zergling moves to the left side, then the Vulture will be sneaking into the main base drone. Gotta be careful, you don't want to lose your another drone. Zergling, oh, Soma is so desperate. He is so desperate that he wants to take those Marine off, but the Vultures are standing. You gotta be careful, Soma. The 2 Vulture might gonna go in if he wants to. Oh, really? No, he's not. He's not gonna yet. Okay, I guess he doesn't want to take a risk. He probably knows he can get to see. Yeah, he should know there's an overlay yet. Yeah, he sees the overlay. He knows Soma's overlay is on the natural, so he's not gonna take a risk. More raids. Is he gonna be making more raids after the first raid? But maybe not. We'll be putting down the command center immediately. I like it. So far nothing is going crazy. But no add-on whatsoever. Making a Marine production here. Is JYJ about to put down no, never mind. He's not gonna be putting down eBay or whatsoever, but he will be scouting. Maybe not scouting. He will be first of all picking up the overlay. He doesn't have an intel. He doesn't know how fast the lair attack is. He knows, ooh, there's like lots of overlay and lots of drone at the natural, so he does know. Okay, he does know about the Hydralisk just came out, but he doesn't know about the Spartak timing. Yeah, we can get to see Science Facility right now starting, but still no eBay. I like how JYJ, if I were him, I would have been already building eBay. Oh, the Mutalisk should be coming up momentarily, so I gotta build my eBay, whatnot. But I guess he has very good knowledge about this 111, that he knows. I feel like he just knows, like, oh, you cannot be having Spire Attack at this time. So I'll be just going for the Science Facility and already expanding at this 6-minute mark, like 6 minutes 20 seconds. The second base is going to be saturated. So JYJ is playing excellent. The Wraith is still alive. Looking for a space for some harassment, maybe going for a scout. For JYJ, he doesn't have any intel. Finally, he can get to see the Spire Attack. Look how excellent this is. Like he didn't know about the Spire Attack, but he finished the eBay, the latest possible he can get, and he got it. And now Soma is in big time trouble here that he doesn't have an intel what JYJ actually doing. Like this is all the scout that he has done with the first drone scout in early 3-minute mark. This is all the intel right now Soma has against JYJ, and this Mutalisk right now he's making, he gotta be careful. He doesn't know whether this is going to be Cloaked Wraith. There's like 2 different versions, like Cloaked Wraith or Immediate Vessel. And you have to take a guess. It's like 50-50, or you gotta be throwing some Zergling and figure out later on. But let's see what the decision making is. Maybe, ooh, I think he's thinking it can be the Cloak Race, so he will be sending the Overlord. And we see JYJ having some missile turret at the natural, 2 missile turret at the main, and 2 missile turret at the barrack side. So very, very excellent play. Middles are finally here, looking for a great spot to pick up from the city. But there's a nice irradiate just went off. Oh my god, Soma took about like 5 seconds to take out the irradiated Mira. Lots of Middles are heavily injured. But I guess yeah, Mutals are pretty much like kamikaze will be picking up from SCV. Another SCV, 2 SCV. So more SCV has got them pick up. Ooh, the Wraith. Gotta be careful, you do not want to lose your Wraith because you want to have the high ground vision with your Wraith and also do some damage deal to the Mutalisk. And finally, JYJ adding some barracks. +1 is almost done, like halfway, more than halfway done. And let's see what Soma has. He does have another expansion at 1 o'clock. Lurker upgrade finally started. Evolution chamber as well. He's playing really, really well. So Soma will be losing the Overlord, but he does know about it is not gonna be the cloak rate. Very good. But now finally the Wraith is going to get chased by 6 Mira. He will get sniped. So far nothing is going crazy, but more Zergling being made with the metabolic boost is on the way. Armor 1 just now started. Hydralisks are sitting at this the 1 o'clock side. Should be having the lurker upgrade momentarily. We finally get to see the Father Mount on the way. Lots of unit. Interestingly, JYJ decided not to go for C-Stank. If you remember the like 1 or 2 years ago of 1-1-1 strategy, you have to. Well, it's not you have to, but most likely you will be seeing like the C-Stank followed by the vessel. Ooh, didn't get sniped. Soma messed it up. He did lose those 4 scourges. He probably wanted to take down 2 science vessels, but I like how JYJ hit his the other 2 vessels at the behind, and the first initial vessel just moved out that has like the lowest energy possible, and he got he got 4 scourges, so I like it. Nice, another irradiate on the Mutalisk. Lurkers are morphing. More lurkers are being morphed, and Nidus Konoha is slowly getting connected to his natural. MN4s are moving. 2 attack 2 just now started. Armor 1, 2-1 upgrade on the way for JYJ. We don't see. Okay, finally we see lurkers are out, but they are stacked. When lurkers are stacked, it's very, very hard to like select them as Terran whenever you want to do the irradiate. So I find this a little bit imbalanced, but let's see what the next follow-up is. JYJ, he's in an okay spot. He doesn't have that much of a worker count. Like, look at the worker count. Soma has 40 worker versus 37 for JYJ. This is not really looking great for JYJ because you wanna, like, if you are Terran, vessels will get sniped. You don't wanna lose your vessel, but he did. But that's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, whenever you play against Zerg, you're the one should be having lots of worker than the Zerg, but now here's gonna be the dive by JYJ using the Demon Curse in the arena, and somehow he just broke it. I thought he's not gonna be able to, but he did break the natural. 2 Sunkers has gone down, but there was another Sunken Colony. It was made a very long time ago when he was defending the Bunker Rush, and that actually saved him. If he didn't have that Sunken Colony, the drones could have just died. All the drones could have died, but that kind of helped him to survive a little bit longer. The Sunken Colony was pretty much doing the free damage. Nice defense tower. And using the irradiate on lurker. Yeah, there you go. Finally, more starport being added for JYJ. We see science facility floated at the 3 o'clock side, factory at the natural. But Dark Swarm slowly pushing out by Soma. Soma does have the +1 armor. He's adding another evolution chamber. Once he starts those armor 2 and +1 melee, he will be adding the ultralisk cover. Lurkers are I feel like Soma is playing a little bit aggressive here. I mean, three lurkers are not enough, but ooh, fire bats. Medics are out of energy and lots of marine died. That was like the last second that lurkers did lots of damage to the marine and pretty much trade off so well. Soma is picking up some SCV. One SCV at the 9 o'clock while he was building his command center. JYJ is lacking with the barracks count in my opinion because it's only 5 barracks. I feel like he needs to add more barracks if he wants to do something. But this push is not going to be working so much. Okay, 1 o'clock side, the 2 lurker was borrowed earlier, but I guess Soma feels a little bit insecure at his natural. He will be bringing some lurkers at his natural. Looking for a great spot to use some plague. Got a defiler. Use the plague on the defiler. Science vessel, I mean. Marine gets picked off. Zerglings and hatcheries. Who's texting me? I hate when people are texting me because I am doing the English cast. Finally, JYJ is about to take another expansion. Soma is about to take another expansion at this 1 o'clock. This is going to be having some access of mining the 4th gas, and like I said, when you start upgrading the 2-1 upgrade, you are going to be preparing for the ultralift switch. Ultralift switch for Soma with 4th gas and more hatchery being morphed. 36 worker for Soma right now. I feel like he's lacking here. But we see physics lab is being added. Okay, that's an interesting placement. I mean, he floated a science facility towards the 3 o'clock side. We hear lots of scan looking for a nice spot for dropship to go in. I mean, I feel like this scanner is just too obvious. If you're using scanners like this, Soma will be reacting it. If I were him, I would react. Like, if I hear scan... Oh, but he's busy microing. And there's gonna be the zoom drop. Not a big much of a force. Okay, he didn't fully load his army, but he will be going for the execution of this. The base. Hatchery will go down. Lots of Zerglings are doing great damage to the marine and fire buff. Okay, JYJ somehow saved his science facility with physics lab. 2 battle cruisers are on the way, but I feel JYJ is still behind in this game in my opinion because he doesn't have that many barracks. He might lose this science facility with the physics lab whenever Soma is ready to move out. Finally, Soma is adding some drone. Lots of drone being added, but ooh, oh, he did take down the hatchery, but look at that, the additional hatchery, the macro hatchery that we're right now. He had it right next to his base. That will be having some access of mining the 4th gas, and now Soma is getting lots of power. Lurker, 1 lurker, 2 lurker, 3 lurker. Got irradiated. Doing some nice stuff. Defiler's about to use some plague. Okay, first of all, it is going to be the dark storm. Lots of fire, but ooh, did you guys see that? JYJ was microing the science vessel with some marine to pick up those scourges. Using irradiate on Defiler. Okay, Defiler got ready, will get taken down. Some lurkers are still here. 2 lurkers at the natural. Nice peeling off by JYJ, but not sure how I should be saying, but we see 2 battle cruisers are out on the map. JYJ is still doing some harassment. What irradiated factory is now finally getting targeted. We see 3 to upgrade. The armor 3 upgrade on the way for Soma. So now Soma, he's gonna be the one gonna be start attacking multiple plays. Like, he does have lots of macro hatch. He does have lots of macro hatch. He does have the 4th gas, lots of drone being saturated. All the bases are saturated for Soma here. But once, okay, two battle cruisers are just microing and picking up drone like that. I've seen that micro where Artgyr was doing some battle cruiser micro. JYJ is also doing Artgyr's battle cruiser micro here. And he will be busting the natural. There are only 2 sunken. 2 lurkers are here. Immediately gets picked off one of them. The second lurker, third lurkers are here too, but lots of firebat are supporting the hit. Firebat is pretty tanky, but lots of Scourge does connect with a single battle cruiser. But still, the second battle cruiser is still alive. Lots of overlords getting picked up. Vessels also getting shut down. But more reinforcement is coming for JYJ. JYJ was also taking some harassment by some zergling at his mineral expansion. But Soma, if Soma loses all of the expansion, he does not have the Nidus Canal. Soma does not have the Nidus Canal at 1 o'clock. So if Soma loses all the drone, that's lots of drone. That's more than a 1 group drone. So that would be going down almost to 30 worker count. Oh my god, this is going to be painful to watch, but Ultralists also came out on time, but the upgraded advantage, +3 attack, armor 2 versus only armor 4 for Soma. Soma cannot defend this base anymore, so he taps out. GG is called. JYJ will be winning this game number 1. So that was a very good play. Very excellent micro by JYJ, and with the nice strategy of 1-1-1. And it's kind of unique, like you guys, not just you guys, as player like me, I also watch the other Terran players like Light, Rush, JYJ, Royal, or Sharp, like Monk. Whenever they play against Zerg, you're highly likely going to see they are playing bio most of the time, but not like Arax into 1-1-1. They are not a type of player. They're not a type of player who likes to do 1-1-1 strategy. Even Suck, he loved to do 1-1-1 strategy, but he kind of gave up, I think. But Suck moved on to like the bio play. He kind of prefers to play the bio play more than a 1-1-1 strategy. But JYJ is the one still prefers to play 1-1-1 if he can, if he wants. Sometimes the map matters and sometimes the map doesn't really even matter. Like, it's kind of like a personal choice. Okay, I want to do it, then he does it. And he always proved to us like, hey, I can pretty much like cook the Zerg the way I want. And he just shows how strong he is with 1-1-1 strategy. And 1 second, I'm gonna be muting my mic for a couple seconds because someone is messaging me. Alright, thank you for waiting. We're gonna be moving to game number 2 really fast because I had an emergency, like a text message I had to respond. Thanks for waiting. We'll be moving into game number 2 right now. It is going to be played on Polypoid. Soma versus JYJ. Score right now, it is JYJ taking the first game off against Soma. And yeah, here's the replay. We'll be starting now. Soma versus JYJ on Polypoid. Alright, first of all, spawning location in the bottom right. The orange Terran, this is JYJ, and the other side of the player. Spawning location in the top left, the white Zerg, this is Soma. And Soma is the one spawning at the 11 o'clock. And JYJ should be feeling happy, like, because he can wall off. Like, this is a 4-player map on Polypoid. Only 5 o'clock is like the best location where you do the depot wall with the barracks, and you can pretty much cut up some marine production and just pretty much get the command center, or even get the eBay or maybe some other like buildings much faster than actual M&M is prepared. And yeah, JYG will be walling off just like always. It's just kind of like a mandatory. You have to do it if you wanna start leading the game in the beginning of the game. You wanna wall off, cut up some marine, and you can get some lots of advantage with it. And we see JYJ already queue up 2 SCVs, and Soma is making the overlord. He's not interested of doing 9-pull this game, but I know Soma is the type of player who kinda likes to do the 9-pull. Whenever I play against Soma, sometimes he does 9-pull. Sometimes he goes for overpull. He's a very tricky player. He's really aggressive. He's also good with the standard build order. So if he goes for standard build, he gets more eco advantage. Well, not an eco advantage, but like a regular eco into like a heavily making lots of units and go for aggression. And he likes to play with the like lower worker count and consistently doing some harassment. And we see the first SCV finally moved out, checking at the 6 o'clock to see whether the overlord was coming, and the overlord wasn't coming, so he will be changing the direction to the north, and drone and the SCV will be meeting at the same time. Who will be reacting? Oh, Soma reacted first. But JYG will be also reacting second. Well, both of the pairs are pretty much on nerves. Checking the natural first for JYG because he doesn't want to take a risk. Oh, maybe he's at 11 o'clock, and then if he goes for 11 o'clock, and let's say Soma wasn't there and Soma was at 1 o'clock, he's pretty much screwed. So he had to check the hatchery, making sure there's no hatchery, and he's gonna go for 17. Command center. Lifting up the marine and try to hit some marine fire on the marine. Let's see if he gets in, and he does know this is going to be the 12 hatchery. Also, the pool is about to be done. Lots of gas has been mined. 30, 88, 96, and this is going to be 3 minutes, 2 seconds, 3. So if you want to have the bonus larva, you have to start your lair attack at 2 minutes, not 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 seconds. 302, that's the number you have to remember. After 302, so you can start it at maybe at 304 if your eco is a little messed up. But the optimization with the bonus larva you want to have with it will be 302. You started at 303. 1 second delayed, but doesn't really matter. It's not gonna affect the game so much. And JYJ is going to go for eBay first. I like it. eBay first for JYJ, adding the academy as well. And you can see lots of marine is getting caught off. He won't be making lots of marine because you have the wall. You're not going to be making the bunker. You're not going to get any sort of a harassment by Soma. And I like how Soma has gone for expansion this fast. Remember, like I always talk about, like if the lair tech is somewhat delayed, then you're kind of have to guess. You're guessing it has to be the in-base 3 hatchery, but instead of doing the in-base 3 hatchery, Soma has gone for the hatchery at the outside. And he's also making some more Zerglings, so that is going to be total 6 Zergling. Not, I thought it was 8, but never mind, it's only 6. I don't see any other 2 Zerglings are out on the map. Steam pack is just started, about 30% done, and scouting SCB will be going in. And JYJ has scouted he didn't scout the 1 o'clock, I would say. But he'll be checking them natural. Seeing how late, he might be thinking this extractor is a little late. And look at this, Soma is going to be a little bit stubborn here, doing some lots of tension of this worker battle. And now he gets to see there's no in-base 3 hatchery. If you don't get to see in-base 3 hatchery, JYJ should be feeling something suspicious. He knows this is Spartak, and you don't have in-base 3 hatchery? Oh, that has to be the outer 3 hatchery. And Soma is having lots of drone, and also adding some drone over here too. Already making a 3rd extractor and evolution chamber. Ooh, are we going to see? Okay, some marine died. There were 5 marines. I saw 2 marine blood there, so 2 marine died by 6 Zergling. Adding some missile turret by now by JYJ. Using the first scan, scanning at the bottom left, he's guessing, making sure he has taken the 7 o'clock, but there is no expansion. JYJ adding some missile turret, 2 turret at the main, 1 turret at the back side, and 3 turret in total at the natural. Evolution chamber +1 armor already started with the Queen's Nest, so this is going to be the crazy Zerg right now. We can get to see from Soma, and JYJ is already adding the factory. I like it, and I think there was some mind game. I mean, normally you gotta have 8 Mira by now, 8 Mira by like 6 minutes 20 seconds, and you start like ignoring the missile turret and going in and picking some of the SCP. That's like the normal case, like where you see Terran versus Zerg matchup. Like you all the time as Zerg, once you have more than 8 Mutilas, and before the critical amount of a missile turret line like sets up, you want to pick up some SCV, but we can get to see Soma's Mira count was really low. Oh, that's nice, picking up 1 marine. JYG is not reacting. Okay, he did react a little too late. +1 is done. I would like to see. Oh, it is going to be the armor, the Mira armor upgrade for Soma. So he's going to be maybe doing some armor 1 Mira into Ultraless switch. Lots of armor upgrade, and yeah, Soma is just feeling very confident. I like it. I like how he's just going to be taking another expansion with the next step here at 8-minute mark. And now JYJ has decent amount of marine count with 5 medics. This is 9 Mira, 2 more Miras are coming. Double starport now. Almost gonna be done. Picking up another marine there. 10 Mira, more Mira, and Zerglings are out on the map as well. And the hype tech is going to be done next seconds or so. And look at that drone count, like it's just 1 by 1, literally 1 by 1. He's adding another evolution chamber and ultraless cavern at the same time. Some Mira micro with Zergling sharking around to eat up. If the marine count goes really low, I think Soma will be diving in. Oh, this is the call. This is the call. The marine count seems so low that he'll be diving in. JYJ is trying to merge with this reinforcement. He will be saving all those medics. Okay, that's a good play by JYJ. He does not want to lose your medic count against Crazy Zerg. So let's see from, yes, JYJ did get to see the 12 o'clock expansion. I misheard it. I thought he scanned it. Okay, we can get to hear some scanners. He scanned the main and natural. He does get to see more drone. He sees those double evolution chamber. and Ultralisk Cavern, but he does not know about this another expansion. It is going to be very scary. Another scan at Natural. Marine versus Mira. 1-1 upgrade. And 2 vessels will be coming out soon, before at 10 minutes. Very good optimization. I smell something spicy in my room for some reason, but this is Nicolas and Zerglings are diving in. It has adrenaline upgrade. Once you have the adrenaline upgrade, they are very, very strong, just like Steampack Marine. And JYJ is gonna move out. Interesting. I mean, this is Cracklings. Yeah, JYJ is just gonna go for backstab. Vessel and Marine Medic Force using Steampack, they're trying to go to Soma's natural and third expansion here. Doesn't have the armor one. Does not have the bonus armor upgrade yet. So the Ultralisk just got irradiated. Let's see how fast the armor 2 is. It's not done yet. 2-2 upgrade is on the way for JYJ. And this amount of army, just +3 armor against these 2 good. Wow, look at that! Like all those Scourge. Did you guys see it? All those Scourge got taken down by those Marine. Like the Scourge was about to connect to the Sense Vessel. He picked up all those Scourge with Marine. He did lose all the Marine. He will be saving the medic. He wants to save the medic. Definitely, he wants to save it. But this is really, really scary. I mean, Soma has 4 base, 5 base, and 5 base by now, and he will be adding another extractor at 9 o'clock. Once he adds this expansion and extractor, he just scanned it. JYJ just scanned it. JYJ does not have any vision about 1 o'clock. So Soma is playing brilliant. I mean, who would have thought like this 4 gas would have been taken at like 8-minute mark. And we hear a lot of scan go off. Scanning to see where the Ultralists are. He does get to see where the Ultralists are. Now finally using some irradiate on Ultralists. But now Ultralists will have the armor 4. The speed upgrade is now done. Ultralists are irradiated, but they are just going to be robbing on the Marine. Like they're just going to be sacrificing and go for the trade here. Big trade goes off, but some Ultralists are still alive. Lots of Marine gets destroyed. And I feel like JYJ didn't make much of a mistake of this. Like probably like 0 mistake in this game, but it's just too powerful of this crazy surge. I mean, 2-1 upgrade, almost 2-2 upgrade is gonna be done. But oh my god, this mass Ultralisk with 4 gas, 5 gas. I mean, Soma will be having this another gas in next seconds or so. 5 gas Ultra is just scary, and you know he can also make scourges too. Ultralists are dying, and I'm also dying by smelling something very spicy. I'm not sure why I'm choking, but yeah. Oh, Zerglings are now diving in and picking up some Marine. But 2-2 upgrade is definitely worth it. But medics are now out of energy. Zerglings are picking up these missiles. Not picking. I thought he would be picking, but yeah, he did take some SCV, picking down lots of SCV, and this 5 gas Ultra Scourge just diving in, like just keep sending all of his army, and yeah, I mean taking another base by Soma, another base at 1 o'clock natural. He's about to morph another base at 7 o'clock as well. That is going to be 7 base. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be the Gonzo move. I mean, oh no, JYJ made a mistake. Probably JYJ thought that he can't stall this fight earlier at 6 o'clock. So he probably thought making dropship would be okay, but he's not stalling the fight. He cannot stop this fight, and yeah, Soma is just taking all the bases. Just heard another scan go off to see where the ultras are, but look at those white dot everywhere. White dot, lots of white dot everywhere, and now dropship. One of the dropship with 1 medic, 7 marine will be going. But will it be mattered? Armor 5 is going to be done in next 1 minute or so. And now the dropship, it just got caught. Oh, Scourge! Oh no, before unloading those marine, dropship will get picked up. GG is called by JYJ. Soma will be winning this game number 2. Very good play. And 1 second, I'm smelling lots of I don't know, something spicy, making me choke. 1 second. Yeah, I think someone is cooking something spicy, so that could be the reason why I've been like coughing a lot. But we'll be moving into game number 3. Yeah, the game number 3, it is going to be played on Largo. And let me set this up. We'll be starting now. Soma versus JYJ. The scores right now tied at 1-1. And game number 3 will be starting now on Largo. And once again, spawning location in the top right, the blue Zerg, this is Soma. And the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom left, the orange Terran, this is JYJ. And score right now is 1-1. JYJ lost with his standard bio play. In my opinion, he didn't make any mistake. He didn't make much of a mistake in game number 2 with his bio play, but I mean, Soma was just like a few steps ahead. Like, he didn't make 8 Mura in the beginning. He made only 2 Mura. He was droning up really hard and getting the armor 1 carapace. Both of the ground and air unit at the same time. And now we see JYJ, okay, most likely gonna be doing the same strategy. He will be walling off the natural. Interestingly, he will be opening up a small gap at the top side. Soma still he's not interested of doing the 9 pool this game. Making some drone and the barracks as well. JYJ will go for the scout at 12. Standard, classic. Scouting direction to the north. And Soma will be going for the scout as well. He's not interested of doing 12 once again. 12 hatchery, 11 pull into 10 gas. So far nothing is going crazy. JYJ does get to see the overlord. So now he's going to scout, and both of the players will know. Oh, there's another cross spawn matchup. We'll be checking the natural. Just like the first game, not the first game, second game that we have seen on Polypoid. 17 command center by JYJ after he confirmed that there was a 12 hatchery. He knows, but there's a small difference right now we can get to see. This is not gonna be in base 3 hatchery in my opinion, because the lair tech is really fast. I mean, he started the lair tech at 2 minutes 50 seconds. Whenever you start your lair tech at 2 minutes 50 seconds, there's no point of doing in base 3 hatchery because your spire tech is a few seconds faster than a 302 lair or 303 lair that he did in game number 2. He wants to have the advantage or what having like on location, like putting down the hatchery at the 3rd expansion. So now we see JYJ is looking for hunting some overlord. Is he not gonna be finding the overlord? Oh no, he's not gonna be missed. Okay, so he's probably thinking the overlord should be coming from this side. He's not gonna be checking the 9 o'clock. The overlord could have been taken, but now, okay, this is a little bit of a small mistake where JYJ made. Now Marines are out. Academy is on the way. Zerglings are doing some lots of job. Marine. Okay, Zerglings are heavily injured, so yeah, they will get cleared easily. Another 2 Zerglings will be getting in. Metabolic boost, is it done yet? No, metabolic boost is not done yet, but these Zerglings, okay, yeah, the metabolic boost is done. Another SCV is getting targeted. You don't want to lose your SCV. And now the Zergling is looking for a great spot to like maybe do some more harassment or maybe run away. He doesn't want to lose his Zergling, so yeah, he'll be saving his drone, saving his Zergling, and he'll be droning out more. And like I said, he will be taking on location expansion instead of putting down the in base 3 hatchery. So in base 3 hatchery for Soma. The Zerglings has done lots of job harassing, and this is going to be 1 fire bat 1 medic that JYJ will be moving out. 1 comp station at the natural being added. Main base is not adding the comp station. Building another depot. another fire bat and a marine. They will be walling off. But now this will, the small force of this medic, 1 medic and 1 fire bat pressure. He knows he can pressure Soma with this. And now 2 Sunkens were forced for Soma that he cannot make 6 meter on time. Like look at this. He had to put down those 2 creep colony that he's not able to make 6 meter on time. And now finally he started this +1 attack. And JYJ, a little bit unlucky that he's not going to be able to find this 3rd expansion. Range upgrade on the way with the +1 attack. JYJ is cutting some gas. He's cutting all the gas. He doesn't need that much of gas, so he'll be putting back in later on. And now 2 Mira, 3 Mira, they're pretty much like spread around the map to see where the Marine Medic Force are. And now Mutulus are here. They're about to go for harassment. What the hell is that noise? Okay, let me turn that off. I had a filter on, it was set on auto, it just turned on automatically, like something was going on in my room, like try to make it clean. But now drones were about to like transfer to here and take this expansion, but now these M&M force with 4 medics and lots of marine with 2 fire beds, looking scary. 7 Mira, picking up fire bed on the marine, 2nd marine, 3rd marine, nice picking up. Marine is ooh, medic has fallen too. So now that's a very nice micro right now we can get to see from Soma, but Soma, you gotta be careful here. Oh no, the base has gone down. I mean, that was so fast. He was doing almost like the identical from like the last game where he wanted to go for a crazy Zerg with the carapace upgrade. But this Marine Medic Force harassment is just too much for Soma. And now JYJ already has the starport being started. Wow, look at that, so greedy. He only had 2 missile turret at the natural, 1 missile turret at the main and barrack side, and now he's adding those missile turret after he loses all of his marine medic. after he loses all of his Marine Medic, he knows he needs to add it. So I like this decision making. Like, he wanted to play as greedy as possible, like forcing Soma to chase his M&M, and he's not putting down much of a missile turret, so Soma had to chase JYJ's M&M, and he skipped all those missile turret in the early stage, and he was teching up and also queuing up more SCV count, and now he has 41 workers versus 26 for Soma. Soma finally being morphing another hatchery at 3 o'clock, but this will take some time. But the science facility is super fast. I mean, the game has gone for almost 8 minutes 30 seconds, but the science vessel should be starting at like a 9-minute mark or somewhere around there. Second eBay being added as well. Interestingly, JYJ is not gonna go for. Yeah, he did scan some place to figure out. Yeah, he scanned over here to figure out where the Willis are. Then I think the reason why he's not getting the armor one because he saw the evolution chamber. Whenever you see the evolution chamber this fast and no hydrogen whatsoever, oh, this has to be the crazy Zerg. I have to skip my armor one. I have to go for +3 immediately, and that's what he's aiming for. He only has three barracks. Only 9 mirrorless. They will be finding some location to go for harassment, but maybe not. I guess Soma does not want to take any risk for more of a harassment because there's just way too many missile turrets. More Mira being added. Hatchery as well. Oh, so that's so that is another base, like, yeah, another base that Soma has taken, just like game number 2. And he's taking multiple bases at the same time now. So JYJ probably thinking, oh, you have taken that 3 o'clock third base once again. But he will never know about the 11 o'clock like this fast. Let's see how the thing will go. We see the defiler mount with the hydrogen, so he's switching for lurker instead of playing that ultraless playstyle this game. The Mira Micro, gotta be careful, lots of middles are dangerously low HP. Should have enough energy for irradiate soon. Oh yeah, he does have it. Oh, the irradiate upgrade wasn't done yet, so yeah, JYJ. Oh, he does have some vessels here. He will be using the irradiate once he sees it. Irradiate? Yes, he will be using irradiate, and nice pulling off the irradiated Mira. Nicely done by Soma here. 2 scourges were coming, about to connect to the science vessel, gotta be careful. Using another irradiate on the middle, but Soma wasn't looking at it. He realized that at the last second, and now Soma needs a little bit more of time. Like, lurkers are not done yet. Lurker upgrade is not done yet. I mean, the Marine Force, they're just gonna be ignoring about the medic. Marine will be just running in, killing down all the sunken colony. Mutalists are all gone. Only 2 Mira, they're just pretty much useless, and now this third base is vulnerable. Morphing 5 lurkers egg, and now, I mean, oh no, it's just losing this many drones. How is he gonna be recovering from this game? I mean, JYJ is queuing up more workers, 49 workers, and these 3 mutalisk, and Defiler mount is done, so consume upgrade. But now this will be like a question mark for JYJ. Okay, why do you have Nidus Canal? I took down 3 o'clock and you have Nidus Canal. So now he's taking a guess. Oh, you might have taken another base somewhere. So that's why JYJ has sent out another Marine over there. See? He checked this 5 o'clock and he knows there's no expansion. He scanned at 11 o'clock and now he sees, okay, there's a place where Nidus Canal is connected. So this is like the tip that you have to like observing and analyzing. Why do you have the Nidus Canal? And he knows 11 o'clock base was taken, and using some irradiate on Defiler, on Lurker, and yeah, pretty much picking up and trading off the army really well. And now I wonder if he will go for the battle cruiser switches just like game number 1 on Good Night. But we see JYJ is queuing up more of vessel, and this is going to be the dropship. Okay, I feel like after the dropship he will be going for battle cruiser. I mean, just like game number 1 on Good Night, he used those dropship first and then he switched for battle cruisers. So we'll see how he will be playing. Vessels are coming for Irati. Nice Irati on a Defiler and Lurker. Running away from the Defiler, but too late. Okay, Marine medics right here. +3 just now started, but +2 armor did not start yet. I think JYJ was flashing with investing gas, but these Dark Swarm is just pretty much supporting JYJ to take down those sunken colony. And now, okay, Marines are done. You see low HP Berserkers are here too, so they will be clearing all those Marine, but okay, they will come. Yeah, this is what I thought. I guess this is like the typical JYJ's playstyle. Like, he makes those dropship first, and after making dropship, he goes for physics lab. Maybe this is kind of like the personal playstyle. I mean, I have seen Royals play too, like on ASL round of 12, like round of 16, where he played against Hero. He has gone for those battle cruisers after. After making some vessels, like he didn't use dropship whatsoever. But I guess even though JYJ and Royal they were in the same team, SK Telecom, but they do have some similarity, but not gonna have this like completely similar playstyle. So JYJ prefers to use the dropship first before battle cruiser switches. Adding more barracks. This is about 5, 7, and an 8. Oh, not an 8 barracks. So 7 barracks with the starport follow up. Another base now being saturated at 9 o'clock, and drop will be will be doing lots of damage. The father mount has taken down. Nice one Dark Swarm, but oh no, the spawning pool and even Exodus will go down. I mean, this is just too hurting. Oh. Nice swarm at the last second, saving this 11 o'clock natural. Oh no, I think just 3 vessels just blanked and used a Irati on a single Defiler. What a waste of energy, but yeah, JYJ is still ahead in this game. Like, he's doing really well. I mean, dropship did lots of damage. I wonder if the dropship is still alive somewhere. No, I don't see. Oh, okay, there's the dropship. Yeah, I was like looking for where the dropship is. I mean, I heard like dropship didn't get killed, so blue vessels will get taken down. Dropship should be returning back home. Lots of Marine will be standing. Don't tell me this replay is crashed, but yeah, he has lots of Marine force. Now he realized it. Okay, JYJ wasn't. Yeah, JYJ was just busy with his dropship play and using vessel on Irati for Ultraless and Defiler. So he wasn't looking at his macro. He was macroing, but he wasn't looking at his additional army. But now these 2 battle cruisers will be coming out. 3 battle cruisers are now coming for the next step, and I'm looking forward to see if there's any armory. But I don't see armory. But now Soma is going to lose this expansion, just like game number 1, where Darkstorm just disappears. And oh my god, that's a lot of the reinforcement like disconnected at just 1 o'clock and now. Marine Medic Force fighting against this Armor 5. Armor 5 is definitely great, but oh my god, I mean, Soma, I don't know if Soma can able to solve this game. This attack is just too much. Even Defilers are here. Not Defilers. Fire Vets are here. Defiler used the Starstorm, but not going to be so useful. Transferring the Defiler over here. Is gonna be using the Arsenal on time? Yeah, he will be. Oh my god, that's so nice, tricky. Like Defiler like running away left and right and using Darkstorm on the left and Darkstorm on the right side. But this is just too much. I mean, JYJ is just pretty much shoving in all those units. And yeah, that is going to be GG. And well played by JYJ, where he just knows how he should be using the dropship. Like, I mean, once those Defiler has the consume upgrade and has the plague upgrade, it's like almost impossible to use dropship and unload at your opponent's base in late game. like the only way that your dropship should be working in mid game and late game would be like when Zerg is behind. When Zerg is behind and doesn't have the consume upgrade with the defiler, that's the only time. Like, you know how much of investment gas are like taking for making defiler mount, and then the consume upgrade, and they're not gonna be having those scourges ready. But once those upgrades are done, it's piece of cake making scourges and just start to like cut off some dropship. But that was a very excellent play by JYJ. We'll be moving into game number 4 soon. Okay, the game number 4 will be played on Eclipse that was chosen by Soma, and so far the players who chose the map, they're winning all the time right now. So yeah, Soma is still behind with the score 2-1. Hopefully he's making the score like tied up to 2-2 after this game on Eclipse. Now Eclipse will be starting, the game number 4 will be starting on Eclipse. Here it is, and this is going to be a different time right now. We're seeing, first of all, spawning location in the top right, or the white Terran, this is JYJ. And the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom left, the red Zerg, this is Soma. And we see Soma, he's doing some tricky drone micro. And this is something that I heard, like there's like a new way of doing the drone mining boost, and he's right now doing it. I also have mentioned about this the mineral boost, where you can do that on Eclipse at 7 o'clock. Like if you're mining this mineral patch at this location, your drone is getting mineral boost. You can see how fast they're going back and forth, like mining, and then tada, I'm back here. And you can see he's doing it all the time. Once again, he's back. He's doing this micro on purpose so he can actually boost it, and we can also see from JYJ he's doing the mineral boost over here at the very top, the horizontal mining that I've been always mentioning to Artosis, but sometimes he's just too busy at looking at his TTS and he forgets it. But JYJ, he will be playing standard, going for the scout. And hatchery being morphed once again. Not interested of doing 12-12-12. This is going to be 11 hatchery, 12 hatchery into 11 pull 10 extractor. Very fast layer tech build, where you can do a Zerg with 2 hatch Mira, or even 2 hatch Lurker. More drones being morphed. Finally, SCV will be coming in and to see how fast the extractor and the spawning pool is. But interestingly, JYJ this time, he's not going to put down second depot. 15 command center it is. He will be putting down this 15 command center, 16 supply depot. Maybe he might be skipping the marine production so he can put down a much quicker second barracks. And let's see what he will be doing. And now, since the game is slowly moving into like a 3-minute mark, 2-minute 49 seconds there. And now this drone is not going to be having the mining boost. You can see, if you're just mining this mineral like without microing, then they will be mining like this, like diagonally. But if you're microing, you can actually have those mining boosts. But now we see, yeah, now we can get to see some JYJ and Soma slowly changing into this mid-game transition. And JYJ was playing really greedy. He didn't make any marine production until now. So now he will have 2 marine. Second barracks is about to be done too. And look at how fast the academy is. 3 minutes 38 seconds and the academy is almost like halfway done. So I feel like this is going to be some sort of like a steam rush, just like game number 3 on Largo. And Soma, since he was trying to rush for the lair attack, this is not going to be in base 3 hatchery. It will be the lair attack to hatch lair into another expansion he will be taking, probably 9 o'clock I would say. I mean, you can also take 5 o'clock, but 5 o'clock has only 7 mineral fields. Okay, maybe JYJ will be showing this base. Okay, both of the players will not show. I wanted to like describe like how much. Yeah, so if you take a look at this mineral, it's only there are 8 mineral fields with Vespene Geyser, but if you're taking 5 o'clock, you can see it's 1 less mineral field. This is 7 mineral fields and Vespene gas, and same thing for this side as well. So yeah, Soma definitely wants to have the bonus mineral. It's always good to have those bonus mineral. And now Steam Pack on the way with the eBay. Finally moving out with 7 Marine 2 Medic. Just heard the first scan, and let's get to see. He just scanned at the natural. Lots of drone. About to go for the backstep, but 1 SCV with 2 Marines will be holding off. Very well played. JYJ is going to be using the Steam Pack, running into the natural. Is he gonna run into the natural? Gotta be careful. Okay, Sunken is not done. But does he know about the additional Zergling? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think he would know about this additional Zergling. But there are total 9 Zerglings. Slowly adding some Mutilis. So yeah, those bonus not the bonus, but like additional Zerglings that he made, that can be used to like tank or like soak up some marine shot, and also do the Mira Micro in the mid game here. Or another scan here, confirming the third base, morphing on the extractor, and let's see what Soma is doing. Is he doing once again like a crazy Zerg style? Never mind, he's not doing the crazy Zerg. 4 Matic with lots of marine, 3 barracks with the adding a bunker over here. Some Zerglings about to go for backstep, I gotta be careful. Marines are running away. And additional Marines are also gonna be connecting to his main force. The main force, you need to be careful because there are 9 Zergling. Some Zerglings they get picked off, but these Zergling can be taking some of those marine shot and doing some Mira Micro. There are 11 now. 11 Marine. Not 11 Marine. 11 Mira. You can see he's about to eat up. He's about to eat up this Marine Medic. But okay, he's very careful with his Mira Micro here. He wants to pick up more Marine. Picking up 1 Marine. Another Marine. Nicely picking off. The JYJ is on point with his Marine Micro here, like he's on nerf. Okay, you gotta be like taking a look at this. If he's once he's out of energy, like the medic's out of energy, these Marine needs to be very careful. Like they will just die super easily by those Mutilis. The cushion damage is like bounces off. You can see the medics are starting to betray the Marines, so now we can get to see this Mira will be eating up all the Marine medic force, and now JYJ was about to connect his reinforcement to his main army, but he'll be backing off, adding more barracks, 2 missile turret, 3 missile turret at the main, and 4 missile turret at the natural. Double starport with science facility on the way. Looking great, and interestingly, JYJ is now getting the armor one. Adding more missile turret. hearing lots of scan. So we just heard lots of scan, and now we can get to see the Mira is diving into the main base. But now this is like the most hateful location, I would say, like the missile turret and the control station. And SCVs are pretty much betraying you. Your Marine just had to go around to the mineral line, and lots of Marine did die. Look at, we can get to see the Marine count is super low. I mean, he has 56 supply count, but there are 36 workers and some medics as well. Some SCVs are idle, and 2 vessels are on the way. So if you subtract all those things, you can see JYJ has nothing. JYJ literally has nothing with the Marine count. Medics is also dying. These 11 medalists is pretty much picking up all those SCV and hitting the weak spot. Now Soma will be having these Hydralisks ready, and for switching into a lurker. Chamber is done. He doesn't have the armor 1. Should be starting the armor 1 momentarily. But now adding armor 1 upgrade, but too late. I mean, these damage that JYJ just, it's just too much. I mean, these Nicolas are just pretty much picking up all those Marine, and you can see Soma is still ahead of supply count. 70 supply versus 51. 2 vessels, having 2 vessels is definitely great, but what can you really do? Using knights to double irradiate and finally killing all those Mira, but it's just hurting him so much. Yeah, these barracks are like all ready. We cannot really do the micro, but we see lots of lurker. 7 lurkers is total. Some zerglings as well. Probably start choking JYJ's natural and probably wait until the color comes in. Look at this Marine is trying to fight these lurker zergling army, but it's just too much. I mean, now he's gonna get contained. This is like the best sign right now we can get to see from JYJ's play. I mean, now all those army is just gonna be rally points to Soma's natural. You hear lots of skin goes off. Scanning at third, scanning at the main, scanning at the natural. He saw just Defiler. Like, he sees the Defiler is coming. He can't really stop it. I mean, he does have 2 vessels, but they're pretty much out of energy. Yeah, Defiler is coming. 2 Defilers are coming. More lurker eggs. Yeah, JYJ is trying to make some best decision making. Maybe the dropship, like the dropship might change some future here, but oh, the Defiler just used the consume upgrade. This is gonna be the GG. He cannot keep up the game anymore because of Dark Swarm at the natural. JYJ taps out. Soma will be winning the game number 4. Alright, we're gonna be moving into game number 5 without taking any break, because I have some other schedules at 8 p.m. So yeah, we'll be starting the game number 5 by now, because I have the other schedule, because I was texting the emergency text message earlier that just consumed my time so much. Yeah, the next map, it is going to be played on Revolver. JYJ will be selected. He chose this map, so he should be making some nice comeback. I would like to see what the next strategy he will be doing. It is going to be played on Revolver. Soma versus JYJ. Alright, spawning location in the top left, the white, not white, yellow Zerg. This is Soma. And the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom right, the brown Terran. This is JYJ. And the score right now, it is 2-2. Soma is playing excellent that game in game number 4 with his Mura micro, where he was able to abuse those compensation and missile turret line and then supply depot. and Marine just had to like go around to the mineral line, and just they weren't just getting the support from medics were just pretty much betraying them. Marines were just pretty much getting massacred. And now Soma is going for another overlord. I wonder if he will be going for overpull into 3 hatchery where he has done in ASL, like using those Guardian, Ultraless playstyle. But let's see what the strategy is. And the answer is yes, he will be going for the pull first, overpull. I wanted to see him playing overpull. He will be playing the overpull this game. And now JYJ, oh my god, interesting. That is going to be an interesting barracks placement by JYJ. He will be putting the barracks right next to his Vesping Geyser and on top of the mineral field. So he has the SimCity of this, how should I say, like the Zergling harassment in the early stage. So Soma, probably JYJ probably like expected like Soma will be doing the pull first into maybe some sort of like a 3 hatchery into Ultraless play. And let's see what the next step is. He's droning up one more drone being added. Zergling, still no extractor. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be 3 base, like the outside 3 base, not an in base. So finally making the Zergling. He's sending the drone to the bottom. It should be the bottom. Yeah, he's gonna be expanding towards to the 7 o'clock. And now Soma will be checking JYJ's main base, and JYJ is going for factory build. 4 Zerglings are out on the map. Still no extractor. This is like the worst situation. Oh, he didn't build it. If he was building the hatchery, he had to cancel it. But he didn't build it, so that's good. Because he knew this is like the factory opening. Whenever you're facing factory opening, you don't want to expand the outside. Expanding to the outside of base, that's the only time when the Terran player is doing the bio build. But this is not bio. JYJ is doing the main base strategy where he can go for starport, and the scouting SCV is just getting lots of information. Like he knows this was a pull first, and he didn't get to see the hatchery and how much of a drone count there were, but he knows he can go for a 1-1-1 strategy. He will be going for a 1-1-1 strategy. Or maybe not. Okay, he's making more vulture count and 3rd depot. Thought he will be going for 1-1-1 strategy, but still no starport yet. Okay, yeah, he will be adding armory now. 2 Marines are very supportive here, defending the natural. The vulture came out as well. Hatchery is about to be done. Hatchery is about to be done, and now we see. Yeah, JYJ is not gonna be able to get any intel, but he maybe he might be thinking this has to be like overpull into 2 Hachimura. So that could be the reason why he didn't want to take a risk with going 1-1-1 strategy. He will be going for a mech build. And let's see how his mech play is going to be played. Armory is done. And now there's Karan Booster with the Goliath production on the way, but still no eBay yet. He should be adding the eBay momentarily because he doesn't know about the lair tech timing. Yeah, there is going to be the eBay. He doesn't know about the spire timing, so he just has to guess. This is not gonna be like so happy for JYJ. Like he has to guess. I mean, if he's just eliminating the possibility where Soma probably has gone for 300 Denium, then he could have just gone for 1-1-1 strategy. 1-1-1 strategy is like the right counter against the 3 hatchery style. And with this 2 factory opening he has done, he's probably thinking it has to be 2 Hachimura, and he started with the overpull. He's really low on money. So I'll just play safe with mech opening, and yeah, The missile turret should be starting by now. The vulture was still moving around to figure out stuff. Still no missile turret should be being added. JYJ is maybe sensing something. Yeah, I'm looking at JYJ's base, like, he's still not building missile turret. Maybe he just realized, oh, it had to be 3 hatchery playstyle because the vultures are still alive. Maybe he has his own like thought about this TVZ where if vultures are not taken down by Nicolas, he doesn't have to build missile turret. That could be the solution where he got the intel from. Because you know, and almost everyone knows, whenever Terran is doing the mag, the vulture is pretty much cutting off all those drone for another expansion where Soma, as a Zerg like Soma wants to take. They have to clear those vulture, and the vultures weren't getting taken down. Yeah, see, the vulture's still not taken down, so he's not building any missile turret. Well, just in case, like as an insurance, he built a missile turret at the main, but he didn't build any missile turret at the natural because the Nicolas weren't chasing the vulture, and he knows what exact time the Nicolas should be coming, and now he's adding it. This is like the latest possible where you can add the missile turret. I really love this strategy right now JYJ is doing, because all those money where he spent those missile turret money were spent for second refinery, like how fast the second refinery was, and he was cleaning up more SCV as well. And whenever you are skipping those missile turret, you're just pretty much cleaning up more SCV and in the early stage, and he took all those advantage where he can take, playing so well here. Oh, this is going to be the bar Zergling, and now the vultures are going to be out and some Goliaths will be spread. The vulture speed is done. Vulture speed is done. Spider mine research is going to be on the way. And +1 is done for JYJ. +2 should be starting immediately. Ooh, how fast that +2 is. 8 minutes 14 seconds. Vultures are trying to look for a great spot to get out, but the Overlord is just pretty much watching everything. The bars are going as well. 11 meters are running away. And now Evolution Chamber with Hydrodem being added. Lots of drone being added as well here at the 9 o'clock expansion. Okay, picking up the drone. 3, 4. Okay, 4 drone. So JYJ pretty much threw some vulture. Picked up 4 drone and another 4 drone. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So he did pick off 4 drone once again. That's total 8 drone with total 6 vulture, and that would be so cost effective for JYJ. The least amount of a mineral that he spent in taking down some drone, forcing Soma to make more drone after that. Now the 11 minutes will be diving in, but there are 4 missile turret. Gotta be careful. Irradiate upgrade is still not done. More vultures are moving out and factory being added to Melven as well. Some Goliaths were moving out. I mean, I think this was a little bit of a mistake by George. Maybe he wasn't looking at. Maybe he was just busy microing his vulture, like spreading all of his vulture, multiple location, and putting spider mines everywhere, and he wasn't actually looking at his Goliath. Like Goliath just got sucked in by the Nicolas here, and now +2 with armor 1. It's semi done. That's a good sign for JYJ. Irradiate upgrade is done. The vessel is here. Should have enough energy to cast one, but I guess he's not gonna be using it. Vultures are moving around. Here are the Hydralisks. Hydralisks have +1. The +1 should be done in next 1 minute or so. Still no Queen's Nest. I mean, right now Soma has 2 groups of Mira and some group of Hydralisk. And now JYJ has lots of mineral. He's about to take another base. Okay, one of the spider mines will trigger and picking up the Zergling, the Bard Zergling. Nicely done. And hiding some vulture here, spreading the vulture, and now Soma is trying to look for those vultures, but he's not able to find. Finally get to see the Queen's Nest being added. Whenever the Queen's Nest is done, that's gonna be the sign where Soma has to make lots of queen. Especially whenever you're playing a Smeg, you want to have lots of queen and have some seed of energy, so you can use some brutaling. I wonder if he will be adding or maybe making the queen's energy upgrade. I kind of like to make the energy upgrade. It's really useful, but he's gonna be getting the brutaling upgrade. 2-1 upgrade is done for JYJ, and now the Mutalisks are here getting irradiated. One nice irradiate goes off on Mutalisk, nicely picking off. Three-2 upgrade is on the way, and there are 5 siege tanks, 7 siege tanks. JYJ slowly adding some vultures and machine shop, more factory, and yeah, this is going to be the total 7 factory. I wonder if JYJ even needs more machine shop. Yeah, he does have lots of mineral, but he can't really do anything because he's lacking with Vesping gas. Oh, whenever you're playing Meg, you kind of like want to have lots of Vesping gas so you can make lots of things and some collide as well. But we see here are the Mutalisks with Hydralisks trying to buy some time. But lots of Hydras are being made. I would like to see where the queens are. Did he not make queens? Okay, there are the queens. There are the queens, but they don't have enough energy. This is what I was talking about. And Soma is not making the queen's energy here too. So yeah, once those energy, it's ready to like cast those spell and picking up some siege tank, he has to do it. And now JYJ is just having lots of army everywhere. Yeah, looking very solid. 7 factory by JYJ, macroing really hard. Picking up this Mira one by one and also using some irradiate. That is going to be definitely a random siege tank at not borrowed siege at the center of the map, and now these 10 Mira and some Scourge Mutalisks will be moving around, and I think it might be better to maybe make some 1 or 2 Scourges to like fly around and to see if he can get to snipe these Science Pistols, but I guess he doesn't want to. Another command center being added, lots of mech army is ready to move out, unsieging everything. I feel like this is like the sign where he's gonna have +3 upgrade. Yeah, I thought so too. He's not maxed, but JYJ is about to move out. That's the meaning of where he's gonna have the +3 attack soon. And yeah, his army is all clumped up here. Soma is about to engage. Upgrade is 2-1, 2-1 upgrade versus the Hydralisk, but now Queens are using some nice spell cast on siege tank, but oh, still not enough. Yeah, lots of Goliaths and siege tanks are coming here. Middlers are trying to do some damage here, but they're not the greatest unit to go for the trade. But Queens are definitely a great unit. They'll be picking up those Beast Tank. Hydralisk will be fighting as well, but okay. Hydralisk will be taking lots of Goliath shots, and now Hydralisk will be doing the rest of the job. And the Hydra upgrade is just +2 upgrade with 0 armor. So 0 armor. I wonder if this Siege mode 85 damage can kill all this Hydralisk with 1 shot, but not that important. But we see, I feel like the game somehow just stopped that here because Soma just defended so well that JYJ is struggling. He does have 3 to upgrade. He does have some like floating command center here and there, but he just seems a little indecisive here. He cannot. You gotta be careful when he goes for engagement. Okay, now finally JYJ adding some missile turret, having lots of mineral too. But we see Soma is just having lots of expansion everywhere, spreading all those creep and whatsoever. Yeah, here are the Brewlings I heard. Yeah, Brewlings are pretty useful. Some Goliaths are getting picked off. This pathfinding is just sometimes really dumb that your army just goes to the wrong direction and start dying. And now Soma will be clearing these spider mines at the bottom. And now this JYJ's third expansion needs to be very careful. Transferring some army over here. Yeah, this is like the bad scenario where you have lots of difficulty with splitting the map. And now, yeah, Queen does have the energy upgrade, 250 in total. So there are the mass Queens are pretty much recycling using those Brewling and picking up those Sea Sting really well. I wonder if he has gotten the armor 3. No, he hasn't, but he will be getting the armor 3 upgrade. This mass Hydralisk will be coming in and just keep going for the trade here. JYJ is lacking with vesting gas. I mean, he just finally got the access of mining the 4th gas, but just too much trade. Soma has just way too many money plus lots of supply. 69 worker count versus 55 here. Yeah, we see JYJ finally transferring some SCV here. Ooh, Queens are getting sniped. The Brewlings are also doing some great damage. I would like to see the Brewling damage. Here the Brewling. The Brewling does have not the plus 4, but like it does the base damage of 4 damage to strong army. And Mac Army is just armor 2 upgrade with +3, so yeah, it's just gonna be pretty much doing 1 damage to every per shot. But we see JYJ is just pretty much struggling. I mean, there's no way to go. I mean, all those Beast Tank is getting picked off, but you can't really saturate this space. I mean, you hear lots of things go off. And he knows, oh, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock not. Oh, 1 o'clock as well. Oh, he's adding lots of something here and there. Yeah, so Soma should know he's really ahead in this game. JYJ knows he's really behind, but he's trying his best to keep up this game. Reinforcement is about to emerge, but oh my god, it's just not a efficient trade for JYJ. More Hydralisks are coming. Should be more Queens are coming here too. Yeah, this is just way too many Queens. 12 Queens, 13 Queens. No, that's 15 Queens. And he has more, so that is going to be just way too many Queens just picking up season 1 by 1. And now Hydralisks are all about to go up. Hydralisks have 2 to upgrade. More Queens are coming to use from Brewling on the sea tank. Yeah, Brewling on a light as well. And yeah, JYJ will be tapping out. Soma will be winning this game number 5 that was chosen by JYJ, and he messed it up somewhere with his mech play. It just didn't work out so well that those Queens are just strong. And let me close my window. It's slowly getting cold in Korea. at night time. I'll be closing the window. There you go. And we'll be moving into game number 6. It is going to be played on Ascension. It is going to be played on Ascension. Alright, starting location in the top middle, the yellow Terran, this is JYJ, and the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom right, the brown Zerg, this is Soma. He has been playing excellent against mech play, using those queens and brawling and those mass hydraulic movement. He's just everywhere with this army. I really love it, and very aggressive play. And Ascension is the type of map where you kinda don't like to play once you realize Zerg spawns at 12 o'clock, because Zerg has so much of a mineral boost at 12 o'clock location, and JYJ is the one who will be taking this location, and we see him. He will be going for Proxy 8 racks. So he's putting the Proxy 8 racks in the middle, so I have a feeling this is going to be some sort of maybe 1-1-1 strategy, just like game number 1 on Good Night. I wonder how this is going to be played. And here's the depot wall, and I like this map where you can just put the depot in another barracks or even factory, and you just have a wall, and this opponent cannot do anything with it. And now we see Soma is about to go for 12 hatchery, making the overlord, more drones being morphed. And this drone, the Zerg Axe, should be gonna go for the scout. I'm pretty sure it will be. Yeah, that drone is gonna go for the scout. And I see Soma. He's not gonna be making additional drone, but he'll be going for 10, 11 and then 10 extractor. And now drone is moving out, but the marine is already out. The marines are now out and start hitting those drones. Drones were almost getting picked off, but he will be eventually save it. JYJ start mining the gas with 3 workers already. 1 SCV with 2 marine are on the way. So JYJ is trying to be very careful. 3 marine, and now should be adding. JYJ is trying to put down the factory. He did put down the factory. 3 marine and 1 SCV will be going out, going for the harassment, but these drones went to the other side. And now I'm not sure about this drone, like why he had to go around, but okay, 1 drone will get picked up, just a 5 drone. And Soma does have the extractor. Okay, so he's just gonna let this bunker to be finished. I don't know, I mean, I thought he was gonna like surround those marine with his drone, but he canceled his extractor as well in the early stage. So I thought he will be just gonna go out with his drone and pick up some marine and try to defend this in the early stage, but things just went wrong in my opinion. Wasn't that great in my opinion. And now Zerglings will be doing some harassment to this bunker. Bunker will go down, 3 colony. Flare tech on the way now at 3 minutes 49 seconds, and now the vulture is out. The vulture's out, starport being added. And now JYJ is doing really well here. Very unique style with this 1-1-1 strategy. Barracks will be landed. Vultures will be reacting on time, picking up those Zerglings. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be the vulture drop play by JYJ. I mean, this is just non-machine shop dropship play, eBay as well, and a science facility. That's very unique that right now we can see from JYJ. Like, instead of going for expansion in game number 1, you'll be using dropship. You'll be using dropship and not making raids whatsoever. And we see Soma is walling off his natural with Spire, Overlord, 2 Zerglings, and Evolution Chamber on the right side, but this 3 Vulture. How are you gonna stop this? All you have is drone, and Spire tech is not even done yet. And now those the Marine count is really high. Vultures comes and picking up 2 drone, 3 drone, 4 drone, 5, 6, 7 drone. And not just 7 drone, there's actually 1 more drone at the main base. JYJ he's even killing the larvae. I like it. So if Soma is not making any units, cool, diving into this natural, picking up some drone, another drone, so that's gonna be total 7 plus 3, so that's 10 drone, I would say. That's a lot of drone. I mean, could have been 24 drone, but 26 versus 14 worker. And JYJ already has this science facility, so it's looking scary. Science facility is done, vessel is already out. That means this is gonna be the 1 base playstyle of JYJ where he's getting the +1 attack. Irradiate. And Soma cannot do anything, he only has 2 hatchery, he doesn't have any additional macro hatchery. Nicolas will be moving out, but look at this. Academy is already done. 1 single Mr. Turret can just defend this Nicolas harassment too. And he knows the Irradiator upgrade is now done, so gotta be careful. Yeah, more vessels being made. More vessels being made by JYJ. Medics being added. Dropship is returning back home, but gotta be careful. Macro hatchery being added by Soma. Nice irradiate on this Nicolas. More vessels are out now. More macro. Look at this Marine medic force. About more than a group. Mutalisks are trying to buy some time, but they're just pretty much 3. 3 Mutalisks are not scary, and now Steam Pack upgrade is on the way for JYJ. And the command center is getting targeted. Dropship is even coming. Maybe he's just gonna be elevator from this center expansion to main base. That is gonna hurt Soma a lot. Soma is adding some colony at the natural, but gotta be careful. Dropship is going in. Dropship. Oh, use the irradiate on time. Okay, he did kill all those. Oh my god, this is just gonna be critical. And I'm not sure if JYJ canceled the command center, but yeah, this M&M drop. M&M drop will just coming in. Oh, Scourge! Oh no, Scourge. Okay, Scourge will be picking up the science as well, but these Marine Medic Force is just too much. Steam Pack is already done. The range upgrade, is it done? Okay, range upgrade is not done yet, but doesn't really matter. I mean, the main base is just getting destroyed. Soma got supply blocked, and Marine is picking up more drone count. Vessels, okay, you don't want to lose your vessel. Gotta be careful. S6 Mira versus D7 Marine. Vessel does not have enough energy to use the irradiate. Command center, another command center being added. I'm not sure that he canceled the command center earlier, but let's see. At least Marine is just doing lots of work, picking up and trading off those Nicolas efficiently. The vessel should be getting picked up. Okay, Soma just gonna be tapping out because he cannot keep up this anymore because this drop, the drop harassment is just too much for Soma, and the map was chosen by Soma too. But okay, so now the score is tied up to 3 to 3, and the last map that no one hasn't seen so much to get to play, and that is going to be played on Lemon. We'll be moving into the final game of today's game, Lemon. We are going to go into game number 7 now. Lemon, Soma versus JYJ. Alright, spawning location in the top left, the orange Zerg, this is Soma. And the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom left, the yellow Terran, this is JYJ. I keep getting the text message, so let me message back really fast. Okay, so I had to reply the text message, and now we can get to see the supply depot being added at the natural. Okay, and Soma will be going for 12 hatchery, just most likely because you want to have those natural expansion as Zerg, so you can have all those creeps spread, and you can add some colony against those the bio ball. And JYJ will be playing something very greedy. He hasn't shown this greedy play for a long time, and I guess he will be using this 14 command center, or maybe 13 command center. 13 command center it is by JYJ in this last game, and 12 hatchery for Soma. He will be queuing up more drone. And is this going to be 3 hatchery for Soma as well? Oh my god, both players are pretty much playing really greedy. 3 hatchery by Soma as well, droning up once again, and barracks being added. Scouting SCV going all the way to northeast. The first overlord will be coming, and Soma will be realizing that there is a command center, and JYJ also sees the overlord. Both of the players will know both of the players' location, and now the extractor refinery going up. And just by looking at how fast the refinery is, I have a feeling this is going to be another some sort of like mech play. Yeah, the gas is really fast. I mean, 3-minute gas, and oh, okay. Soma, I'm shocked like how brilliant he is right now, because he didn't send us scouting over to the opposite direction, like to the 1 o'clock side. Like normally you send your first overlord to see opponent's natural, but he sent that overlord to opponent's main base, so he gets to see the how fast the refinery is and whatnot. And I guess that will change JYJ's decision making, that he will be going for eBay first instead of going for mech. So just by remembering how fast his refinery was, that was just had to be the mech opening, but he will be going for a +1 attack instead of mech opening, because of this Ohuler was watching so much and getting all the intel. And now JYJ will be hiding some marine count, so once those Zergling comes, he won't be able to realize, oh, this is bio. And Soma, yeah, he'll be making another extractor at the main base. 2 gas already at 4 minutes 30 seconds, and now Sunken is being added. Interesting. Metabolic boost didn't start yet for Soma, but yeah, metabolic boost didn't start by now. Spire tech is on the way. More barracks being added. These marine is just still running around looking for a space. +1 is on the way, and steam tech as well. And just by now, Soma should be realizing this has to be the bio play. And Spire, Hydroden, okay. Spire and Hydroden are pretty darn fast in my opinion here. And now Soma, where are you going to take your expansion here? Are you going to take your expansion at the 3 o'clock? And I think the answer is yes. And JYJ is trying to set up this barracks count. Only 2 medics so far. He should be adding 2 more medics, so he can have 4 medics, so he can have the decent amount of medics count and some marine count as well, so he can start moving out. And now the hatchery being morphed. Instead of taking 12 o'clock, here's the first scan goes off, and see how fast the Spartak is. And now JYJ knows about it, but he does not get to see the Hydroden. Ooh, look at that, he's making 3 Hydroliths at Natural, and more Hydroliths at this third hatchery. More Hydroliths are coming. So instead of making 9 Muta, this will force JYJ to put down some missile turret. And he doesn't know about the lurker. That is going to be the big time trouble here. Hatchery being morphed. Queen's Nest as well. So that second scan will be getting intel for JYJ that he knows this has to be the lurker. Cancel all the missile turret ASAP, and also adding the factory. I like it because he knows this is not Mutilus. He knows it's not Mutilus. He will be adding factory and canceling all of the missile turret. And now we can get to see there are 7 lurkers. 7 lurker eggs are on the way. Queen's Nest is getting targeted. Will he be able to start hype? Oh, he started the hype on time. I like it. Like the moment where the Queen's Nest has gone down, like he started the hype tag as well at the same time. And now the viable is moving in. 7 lurkers are borrowing, but the eminent force will be running inside of the natural here. Marine medic force are trading off all those lurker one by. Oh my god, that's a misclick by JYJ. I thought like he would be doing so much more damage, but oh, he misclicked the fight there. But oh, this marine medic force is trading off so well. Medics are betraying those 3 marine, and now those marine will get cleared. Only medics remaining. Marine force and the scouting SCV will be finding a hidden base at 3 o'clock. Double starport and refinery as well. And now finally both of the players will have access. They will have access of mining the behind mineral fields. Lots of power. This mining power that they will be getting for both players. But I feel like JYJ is doing so well here. I mean, he's low on medic count, but he has been using those scanners and knows there are no lurkers at the natural. He will be running in. Lurkers are immediately going back home, but lots of drones are getting taken down. And using steam pack once again, picking up another. Oh no! Oh, I'm not sure about this decision making. Maybe he wanted to save this He wanted to save this medic. Merge with his medic, but I think he could have just gone into the main base. I mean, those Marine could have just like kamikaze and just go inside of Soma's main base and start picking up lots of drone and maybe even taking down the spire tech or defatherment or whatnot. But I think that was a little too greedy that he wanted to save his medic and merge with it so he can have stronger bio ball. And now here's another small force will be moving towards 3 o'clock. Lurkers are in hold position and now gonna be using steam pack. Okay, not using steam pack, running away, backing off. More barracks being added by JYJ. Still no vessel started. Okay, vessel finally started for JYJ. +1 armor is going to be done. And factory is also floated. More barracks and more marine. Just keeps moving, and now, yeah, Soma is about to have the access of mining the third Vespine gas, but I mean, without doing any harassment with Mira, I mean, just pure lurker playstyle against Terran, where he just read your mind game really well and canceling all those missile turret at the same time and just getting all the starport factory and the starport really fast. It's just hurting him so much. I mean, yeah, the factory, and yeah, he will be having the access of mining these 2 Vespine geysers, but one of the Vespine geyser is only 1500 and the other one is the main Vespine geyser close to the hatchery or the base has the 3500 and just pretty much like a 5000 Vespine gas in split in half. But now, yeah, some army will go for the backstab with the 4 lurkers with the some defather. Gotta be careful. Does not have enough energy to use irradiate. Okay, using the defather. Okay, nicely done. Using the radiant defather. Trying to use those Darkstorm close to Terran's natural, but almost, but he wasn't able to use the Darkstorm at the natural. Marine will be spread. More vessels are coming out. +2 on the way. And these vessels, okay, using some scanners to figure out whether the defather is coming or whatnot, and scanning once again to see there are 3 lurkers. JYJ will not be taking the risk. Another base being added. And yeah, more vessels are on the way. This is total 8 barracks macro by JYJ. Lots of SCV for 55 workers, but now the father is here, about to connect those Darkstorm bridge, and those orange cloud bridge is just gonna be start doing some harassment at the natural, but not too much. Bunker is taking some damage, not too efficient. Lurkers are here too, and it looks like JYJ thought he cannot do anything anymore. He cannot do any damage at the 3 o'clock side, but at the same time Soma also thinking, oh, you should have your army at the 3 o'clock side, so he sent his army over this side. So both of the pairs are everywhere. Now JYJ is back to this 9 o'clock side, and now Soma will be borrowing all of his army. He's bringing all of his army to 6 o'clock and go for the counter attack most likely, I feel. But at the same time, his Soma's natural is vulnerable. This is going to be like a base trade, and whenever you go for base trade, you don't want to go for the expansion. You want to go for opponent's natural. But oh, Soma is not borrowing. Soma is finally doing the borrow, but now lurkers and marines are getting destroyed. But these 6 vessels, marine medic is just killing lots of drone, and even lurkers are getting targeted. Okay, got it ready, so this one will die soon. Still, lots of marine medic force still alive. +2 is done. 3rd expansion is still running. I don't see 2nd eBay, but it doesn't really matter. These lurkers are picking up lots of marine really well. They were misrallied, and the main base is slowly getting destroyed. I would like to see if this borrow upgrade is on the way or whatnot, but borrow upgrade is not done. These Marine Force erased on this science vessel, just doing too much damage. More vessels being made by JYJ. Reinforcement will be connecting to the army, and now lurkers are slowly dying one by one. And I think Soma cannot keep up this game anymore. He's still struggling to take down this Marine Medic Force count by these Zergling. I mean, Zerglings do not have the melee upgrade. Zergling does not have the melee upgrade. They are taking so much of the damage of this medic. Marine and medics are having lots of energy too. They are just surviving so well. And now vessel. This is just way too many vessels. Way too many vessels for Soma to keep up this game. And now here are like lots of drone mining this double gas, but he will be having some boost with those Vesping gas, and maybe squeeze some Scourges or Defiler, or maybe some Ultraless if he has the Ultraless Cavern, but he doesn't have the Ultraless Cavern. JYJ is adding more barracks. This is going to be the 9 barracks, and still no physics left. He knows he's super duper ahead in this game. Lots of vessel using Irradiate here and there, using another Irradiate on the Defiler. I wonder if Soma can keep up this game. I mean, this 26 worker count. His drone is everywhere. His drone is everywhere. Like he's just too desperate. Like he just has to defend everywhere. And now Defiler will be transferred to 3 o'clock. Go for another last battle. I feel like this is going to be the last battle. Yeah. All the attention has gone to 3 o'clock now. The natural is vulnerable. Soma taps out. GG's called. JYJ will be winning this last game of the day on Lemon. So that was a very excellent play by JYJ. JYJ played super duper well. Like that second scan where he just threw at Soma's natural, and he saw all those Hydralisks were coming out and walking out, so he knew he can cancel those missile turret, and he read Soma's intention really well there, and just played it so well there. And thank you for watching today's ASL 12 revenge battle, and the next week it is going to be, oh, I lost the image. Yeah, so next we will be having another revenge battle next week, same time, same place. We'll see you guys next time. Take care everyone, stay safe.